Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is an I Felt Like It reading, which is timeless, which takes place after the Mercury retrograde. Okay, so we have several of those. So if you catch this after a Mercury retrograde, then, maybe there's a message in here for you. Now, I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful, or handsome, and you are kind. These readings may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So yeah, I got up at like 3, give or take, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I up, right? Because I wake up a lot, during the nights, but this wake up was different. And so I started playing with the dog, and it was just too hyper at that time. So I'm like, all right, let me get up. Maybe this is because I need to go work on the project or something. I don't know. So I got up and, started to heat up some water to make me some coffee and stuff, and went outside, and I'm like, I can't be working on this right now, because I'll be making noise, and then the neighbors, and, they'll think I'm up tweaking all night or something. And I don't want that. So, I came back in and I was like, why am I up right now? I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do a reading. That's what it is. That's, I could call it a random reading because I felt guided to do it, but I'm going to call it an I Felt Like It reading because I guess I am kind of feeling like it, And, today is the last day of a Mercury retrograde, okay? So I'm trying to find out, what does the future hold after today until the next one, of course, right? Because there is that time between each retrograde. So I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams. I'm going to use a Kipper deck. I'm also going to use the runes. Yeah, because we like the runes. I also have here on the side the bicycle cards in case I want to clarify something that's kind of confusing or something, So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry about the long chit chat, but I wanted to get that part out so you guys know like the real reason of the reading, like what's fueling the reading, okay? So the cards have been pre-shuffled. We're going to go ahead and actually, no. Let's start out with the Kipper deck, and let's see what kind of involvement we have going on for whoever is viewing the video, right? What's going on in your life? The main idea, the main outline. What's going on? What is going on between this, the ending of this Mercury retrograde until the beginning of the next one for the viewer, okay? From retrograde to retrograde, what is going on for the viewer? From retrograde to retrograde, Mercury retrograde, what is going on for the viewer? From Mercury retrograde to the next Mercury retrograde, that time frame. I guess I need to explain it better. Hey, you know what? Spirit needs better understanding too, because I gotta explain it, I guess. Let me get one more card for the viewer from the end of this Mercury retrograde till the next. Wow. Okay. So what's going to be going on for you, viewer, from the end of this retrograde till the beginning of the next retrograde? We have a message of concern. Somebody's going to receive some sort of message, 14 reduces down to the number 5. Okay. You might be receiving some sort of a message, that's going to concern you. 5 means change. So this message of concern is definitely going to be something that changes your idea of something in your life, right? Okay. So we also have here false person. So there's either a male or a female who is a false person in your life. We have the number 8 here. Now, false person can mean so many things. This could be somebody who comes into your life to act like a certain individual, but they're really not, and they play off that, like, oh, I'm your soulmate, but they're really not, But to be quite honest, they kind of are, because even if they are there claiming that, they are a particular type of soulmate. They sure are. They might be the type of soulmate that's there to teach you a lesson, right? It's not always, oh, you're my soulmate, I love you forever. No, there's also those, oh, you're my soulmate, you've taught me a big lesson. Yeah. And you know what? We need to appreciate all soulmates, right? And I guess they call those soulmates karmics, right? But they're all karmics. We're all karmics. I'm karmic, you're karmic, we're all karmic. We teach other people things throughout our lives, and they teach us things just randomly too. Just by somebody, you're sitting at the bus stop waiting for a bus, okay? And you're chit-chatting with the person next to you. They say something that triggers you, that makes you realize something. And in that moment, that person was your soulmate. Person who taught you something, whether it was good or bad. Right? Just by what they said. They didn't even need to touch you. They didn't need to be your best friend. They didn't need to be anything but that person that came into your life at that moment to teach you a lesson, or to teach you something, or help you realize something. And this could even be a teacher. It could be somebody that maybe you're standing in an elevator and you're going to another floor that's high up, and you happen to have a quick chit chat with someone on the elevator. Could be even that person, anybody, everybody you cross that you have some sort of interaction with is a soulmate of some sort, right? Now you can look up soulmate on Google. What is a soulmate? And so many things will pop up. You use your own discernment on what's what. For me, everybody that crosses my path that I have some sort of interaction with, a little talk, even if it's like 5 minutes, that is a soulmate in some way, right? All right. So there is a false person in your life, and there might be a message of concern. This false person, though, I'm not talking about, oh, it's not a soulmate. No, maybe I'm talking about more of somebody is coming in and claiming to be your friend or true love. Somebody is claiming to be a boss of something. Maybe they want to make you a promise of a good job, or what. There is somebody in your environment that's not being honest with you. Not at all. Okay? And, that's what the message of concern could be about. They don't have to even be in your environment. They could be somebody in your energy that you know. But you are going to receive a message about this false person, about this person who claimed to be something somewhat, right? And this false person or you will be receiving some sudden wealth, right? Now, it might be here that somebody might receive a message of concern, maybe of some sort of money that comes in, or an inheritance or something, but it comes out of something that's, concerning, like, oh my gosh, somebody passed away and they're sad, and a false person knows about it, and they also know that maybe somebody's going to receive something. That's what I'm getting. So watch out, because if something is happening in your life where you are going to suddenly come into some money, which could be, unfortunately, by inheritance because of a passing of a relative or something like that, watch out for people who are going to want to come into your life and be your best friend and be this, that, and the other. And there's going to be a false person hanging out around you, trying to mooch off you. All right? So there's another message there. All right. So now, wow, that was pretty long for 3 cards, right? Sorry. I'm trying not to ramble too much. I just want to get to the straight reading, right? That's what we all want. All right, so these cards have been pre-shuffled. So now I'm going to get the general energy of the person viewing the video, you, okay? Your general energy, or, it could be this false person's general energy too, because their energy is already in the reading, right? So general energy of either the person viewing the video or the person that's in their energy is, remember you guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't manifest weird stuff into your life. Even this stuff, okay? Maybe you're going to come into sudden wealth without somebody passing away, and maybe there won't be a false person there, okay? You can manifest that you have a nice, smooth transition without a false person, okay? So, you can do that too. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The 3 of Swords. You see that? So now I'm seeing a little bit of a different story. Are you guys too? I think so, right? That this false person, maybe there was somebody in your life that broke your heart, right? Or you broke their heart, or somebody broke somebody's heart, right? And that's the message of concern. They found out maybe that somebody was married or involved with somebody. You could be dealing with a Libra, okay? But somebody's heartbroken here, and that's the message of concern. They're heartbroken. Now, it doesn't always necessarily have to be, well, yeah, it doesn't have to be romantic, because your heart can break when somebody passes. Like, oh my gosh. Like when my brother passed. That was the worst heartbreak of my life. Yeah, of my life. When my brother passed away and I found out, I still, I don't even want to talk about it, because I'm going to start crying again, because I loved him so much. And I feel like I let him down. So that's something I need to heal myself from. And he passed away like 2 years ago, okay? Anyways. So we do have the 3 of Swords here. There's heartbreak. And there's a message of concern that comes in, And this person who comes in, they might know that you're hurting or sad or something's going on. And they're coming in because they know that you are coming into some sudden wealth, or you have had some sudden wealth. But that person is going to put you through heartbreak. This is a person that's either put you through that or they're going to. All right? So let's go ahead and find out. Oh man, these cards are big, but let's see what happens here. What is going on for the viewer and whoever's in their energy, right? Oh shit, you guys. I can't even believe this. Let me get 2 more cards, please. Let me get 1 more card, please. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, look, this is what's going on. This is kind of trippy to me. Wow. You know what? Look. That person that broke your heart, that person that 100% is your soulmate. I'm talking about your romantic soulmate. I'm talking about possibly a twin flame, but we don't always want twin flames, right? We want the twin flame, but we want them healed. Yeah. If they come back to you and they're like totally a different person, but you guys are like, 2 peas in a pod, that's what you want. But if they come back and they're still up to heartbreak energy, that sucks. Now, they could be also coming back heartbroken, right? Because of something that has happened. That's the energy that they're in. They are heartbroken. Or they could be heartbroken over you. Or vice versa. You swap it however you feel. You know what I'm saying? So somebody here is heartbroken over a soulmate / twin flame, I think, relationship. And it could be somebody with Aries in their chart. Oh, right here, Aries, sorry. Right? Could be someone, you know. And is that not the symbol of Mars? I think it is. So it might be male energy, male Aries energy. And you know, when it comes to twin flames, it's usually Emperor and Empress, right? Yeah, it sure is. Aries is, could be the sign of the Emperor, right? Now in that relationship, this is what we have, the Two of Cups. We have two people here that they know who they are to each other. They know, right? The thing is, and you know, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Somebody has Cancer in their chart somewhere. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or the North Node. Those are the signs that I read for. So if you don't know yours, you can click the drop down below. I have a link that can take you to find that information for free. Yeah, you don't have to pay anything. So, and I'm all about, you know, helping people, you know, that I can without them having to spend money, you know. Times are tough now, right? Anyhow. So we do have a soulmate twin flame relationship where there's heartbreak involved, and we have two people that love each other, that they have shared, you have shared your emotions with this person before already. Like real, like you love them. You know what I'm saying? You love each other. You have shared this emotion before. Or you spent time and showed, I don't know, something like that. You know, and showed each other this emotion, you love each other, you expressed emotion to each other. Now, whoever it is, I don't know which one it is, you or the other person, somebody used to be a Knight of Wands, a player, somebody who cheated and lied and just played upon people, women or men. But this is in the reverse. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. But can you believe it? For me, it's like, I can't believe it. What? They're not a player anymore? What? They're not sleeping around with whoever? But that's what this is showing me. Somebody might come in with a message and say, listen, I don't want to do that no more. Right? Something happened to them for them to want to change. Now, it could be something, you know, traumatic that happened to them that made them realize something. Maybe somebody got sick from a venereal disease or an STD that's irreversible. Maybe somebody got sick, or maybe somebody got hurt somehow. They did something to someone, somebody did something back, and then it made them realize something, you know, something like that, you know. But they're not going around doing, they don't want to do that anymore. Or maybe somebody broke their heart, maybe somebody played them. Oh yeah, that's probably what happened. Somebody played them, and now they see what they have done to others, you know. And if this is not you who was the player, that other person, you know, most likely realized that they got played, and now they're realizing what they did to all those other people in the past, and now they might be feeling a little not so good, right? Because who knows how many people they deceived like that? Who knows how many people they fooled with their heart? And the universe doesn't like that when you mess with people's hearts, because that is our life force. Without the heart, you do not live. Right? You can be brain dead and still be alive. But if your heart is dead, no way, you cannot live. That is the life force. So that's what happened. Somebody's heart got broken by somebody. Possibly somebody, maybe somebody received a message of concern that somebody was in their life as a false person and that they were only there for the money. Yeah, that too. There's another, there you go, there's another story. So, who's involved here? Well, one person we have is the Emperor. We've known that since the beginning. The card of Aries, right? The Four of Wands and the Emperor. So this Emperor knows about his soulmate. Male or female energy, swap it how you will. This is the person that's claiming that they don't want to be a player anymore. That's what probably brought him to the highest ranking of Emperor, right? Because that's kind of like a high ranking right there. And that's what made him the Emperor. He would not become the Emperor if he was in Knight of Wands energy. The universe doesn't allow that. They just don't allow that. So in order for somebody to become the Emperor, they have to give up playing people, And that's, all right. That's right, right? Somebody just played too many people. Somebody got hurt real bad. Now they're all up in their feelings because they may have hurt their soulmate. Look what's going to happen between this soulmate, these two soulmates, and this Two of Cup energies. You know what's going to happen after this heartbreak and all this, that, and the other? Ooh, look. These two cards didn't get picked up. What are they? Look. We have a Queen of Wands and a Seven of Wands. Crazy, right? So somebody could be dealing with a Queen of Wands and they're in constant competition with that person or being defensive with that person. Wow. Look what came out here, though, for the soulmates and the Two of Cups energy. Justice. Did I not say you might be dealing with a Libra? This is the card of Libra. So somebody here could be dealing with a Libra, right? And we all know that the Empress usually has, Libra or Taurus in their chart, right? Somewhere. But she's not showing up yet. But I do see that wherever this soulmate union and this Two of Cups energy is between somebody who's got Aries in their chart or Cancer in their chart, could be, all right? Those are just the energies. Doesn't necessarily have to be that. But for sure, Libra in their chart. And for sure, yeah. When it comes to these two, we have an Aries here. We have a Libra who could have Cancer in her chart, or this Aries has Cancer in his chart. And this could be the Emperor. There's going to be justice there between these two lovers. There's going to be justice. Something was going on. Something was happening, that somebody was being fooled. That's why this message of concern is here. They're going to find out the truth of something about a false person. And, it was all about the money. It was all about the money. And now this person is thinking about, the person that they really shared their emotions with. The one that they want justice with now. Because somebody may have been trying to hold these two apart, right? And I don't know. Somebody got some. Oh, yes. Did I shit you not. I shit you not. I shit you not. We have the Queen of Swords right here. Somebody's in that energy. Somebody's not happy here, and it's the other soulmate. Okay? Now, this is her energy. And it's not his energy. The reason why I know that is because he is an outlier card, right? So the main focal points in the center is this Queen of Swords, and she is not very happy with the person that she shared her emotions with. The person who used to be a player, who's claiming they're not. They're claiming they're not. But, you know, the cards are showing that they aren't. But she's so guarded, because look at how she's grabbing her sword right there. She's guarded. She's got it protected over her heart. And she's like, you know, I don't know. And you know what's crazy here is, like, I never noticed this before. You know, you guys, I'll do a quick shuffle, but I want to see something. Yup. Oh, look. Some cards are flipped over the wrong way. Okay, but see, look, this is what I'm saying. Oh, it's because I was holding these cards. You know what I was looking for in here, you guys? This is what I was looking for. I was looking at the people in the cards. Look at the people in the cards, okay? Look at the people in the cards. You see her? Look, even the High Priestess, look at her. Even this Queen of Coins. Yup, yup. I'm just going to put her down for a second because I'll reshuffle these. So you see all these people here? All these people in this deck. What's the difference between these two queens? Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? The difference is, and the difference between this queen and every other person in this deck that I didn't see. She's the only one that has wings. She's an angel. She's like an earth angel, this person. She doesn't have wings. The Queen of Swords does. I'm curious, you guys. We're going to put her there because that's where she belongs. She's the earth angel. She is the center of attention of this entire reading. Where are the other queens? Do any other queens have? Let me see. You guys, because this is the first time, I'm shocked. This is the first time I'm seeing this. And of course I can catch the other cards that might have flipped over during the reading, right? Because I did see one was flipped over. Okay, look. This one has wings, but we all know that the Temperance card always has wings because, you know, angels have patience. You know, they have to. Especially when they're trying to lead us in the right way, they have to have patience because we're all going in the wrong ways sometimes, you know? Well, what else? Let me see any other queens. Where are the other queens? Where are the other queens? Where are they? Can't find them. Where are they? Okay. Here is the Queen of Cups. Look, no wings. No wings, okay? And I don't think the Queen of Wands either. Yeah, because we just saw her. She doesn't have wings either. Okay. Let me double mix up these cards because... So you guys see that? So this person who's going to get justice, it will be the Queen of Swords. You know why? Because like I said, the universe is not going to allow anything to happen to, you know, his angels, you know, God, universe, ancestors, whoever it is that you pray to, whatever. They're not going to allow one of their own to get hurt. They're not, you know. And so that person will receive justice somehow, some way or another, you know. Yeah, we got that symbol right there. And we're not talking about Taurus here. We're talking about Libra. You see the Libra symbol right there in the bottom here? Oops, right there. So we're talking about Libra. We're talking about justice, right? All right. So let's see what we have here. Let me get one more card and then we'll do the runes. Page of Coins. Now, it came out in the upright, so this person is also working on possibly maybe going to bring a little gift in. Oh, you know, and I didn't know, I've noticed this other times. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. So, you know, and I never usually notice this, but I'm noticing it now. Look at this page of coins. Doesn't he look like he has a black eye? Like he got lumped up, like he got beat up? Look. So somebody, this emperor may have gotten hurt, may have got beat up. I hate to say it, and it's not funny at all. Maybe somebody beat the sense into somebody. I don't know. You know, and I hate to say it like that. It sucks. But somebody may have gotten lumped up for doing something. Maybe for being a player. Yeah, that could be it too. Somebody could have gotten beat up for being a player. And that's what changed them, and now they are the emperor. Like, I'm sorry, you know, I'm not going to do that no more, or whatever. So either that, or, you know, something. I don't know. Page of Coins, though, can also be that somebody is beginning to build their finances. They're starting from the bottom, right? They got to start up as a page, and then they make it to knight. You know, pages like, you know, beginning to save or beginning to understand the value of, you know, abundance or stability or whatever, right? Maybe somebody was just not worried about their stability before, but now they're kind of like, you know, I think it's time I have to start doing something. That's what I'm feeling like. Like somebody may have, you know, been that player, and because they're not like that anymore, they realize, wow, I have to focus on money, how to make it, you know, how to save it, how to budget, you know. And if you're somebody who hasn't been doing that their whole life, maybe somebody's been doing that for you. Maybe you're a woman and you're married and the husband was always taking care of the finances, and then you realize that this marriage is not going to last and you separate, and then you're on your own and you're just like squandering money left and right because you don't know what to do, because that's how you lived your life before. You don't know how to budget, right? And you know, it happens. It happens to people. And sometimes we all need to step back and go, whoa, wait, I can't be doing that, you know, because I don't have that extra person to, you know, monitor me or take care of me or whatever. I got to take care of me myself. And so maybe that's also why this person is the emperor, because they realize that they have to take care of themselves, right? Nobody likes anybody who is codependent. Right? People like those independent people, you know, and it doesn't even have to be like you're rich or loaded. It just has to mean like you have a job or you have some sort of income, right? However you do it, and you have your own place. You're not living with mom. You're not living in a garage, right? You have a vehicle, motorcycle or car, doesn't matter. At least you got something to get around, you know. Those are like the three basics, right? Those are the three basics of independence. You have your own home, you have some sort of income, and you have a vehicle. That's all you need, really. That's all you need. And so somebody here might be thinking about, okay, I gotta do something, right? And you know what? That's good. That is good. Now remember, you guys, I just want to remind you, this is from the end of a retrograde till the next one. So you know how there's that time period, because you know between retrograde or during retrogrades they're like, oh, you know, don't make any decisions. So this is about between this one and the next one, that free space. You know what I'm saying? To make decisions and to move forward, right? You can still move forward during the retrograde. It's just not a good idea to make decisions, right? And today happens to be the last day of a retrograde. I'm not going to say which one because this is a timeless reading. So whenever you see it is meant for you, right? So, but today is an end of a retrograde, and we're trying to find out what's going to happen until the next one, right? Which I didn't look up because I think all the days are different. So we're going to get the first rune, which is overview, right? Overview is, how am I going to put it for you? Well, let me put it like this, and then we'll go back to you guys. Okay. Overview, and then we have challenge, okay. And then we have action. Let's get the trusty old book. So overview. This is what we have for overview, you guys. Okay. All right. Let me just flip them over now so I can just realize the way they are. Okay. So the overview one, it looks like this. Oops. Okay. It looks like a Z kind of, you know, overview. So let's see what that one says. Defense. Now this one looks like one that either way you put it, it's the same. So defense, what does defense say? Yew tree, a bow made of yew, avertive powers, runic calendars, and prim staves. I don't know what prim staves is. I don't know what that means. Yew tree. Is that those trees that a bow made of yew? Bow and arrows. Okay, so a yew tree is one of those bendable woods, right? They're strong, but they're bendable, right? Yeah, avertive powers. They are strong, but they are bendable. Runic calendars or prim stave. I don't know the rune calendar. Okay, that's what that means, I think. Rune staves. You know, I'm really trying to pick apart the vocabulary on this. Prim staves, I have no idea what that is, but I'm assuming that it's a runic calendar because it says runic calendars or prim staves. So we do know, let's see what this means in the message. Defense 109. Well, we all know defense, we have to defend ourselves. And with that, with the bow and arrow, right, that's what somebody would defend themselves with, a bow and arrow. That's what the Indians wrote. Avertive powers, yew tree. Okay. Wow, this is pretty deep already. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. Okay. So I'm going to skip a whole paragraph, right? This is called Awaz. 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 Kind of reminds me of Yahweh, right? Awaz. All right, so I'm going to skip a whole paragraph, right? Oh, no, I'm catching something here. Nording headache, no acting needy or lusting after desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that can arise at the beginning of a new life. Often it announces a time of waiting for a spring to fill up with water, for fruit to ripen on the burrow. So this is about planting seeds, right? And planting seeds and having a plan of action, right? Being ready for the next step, I'm feeling like, and no need to act needy, because why? Because the universe has your back. You don't need to act needy in anything because, you know, abundance is coming towards you. No lusting after desired outcome. Do not hope or wish that something is going to happen. How about just say, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'm putting my trust into the universe, right? So perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is a mark of the profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through right action, this rune is saying. And yet, even more than we are doers, we are deciders. Oh. Once the decision is clear and doing becomes effortless, for then the universe supports and empowers our action. Yeah, you guys, that's what it's like. That's what I mean. If you are trying to manifest something, you have to get that manifestation started. It's about, don't talk about it, be about it. If you say you're going to do it, right? Don't just talk about it, because the universe will not help you along if you just talk about it. Okay? I manifested this gnarly ass project. I started it in June. Okay? Now it is February. I cannot believe how far I've gotten myself on that thing. I can't even think back. How did I do that? It's because the universe assisted me in the making of this project. I amaze myself. So maybe you are doing something, or you're starting something, and you actually have started putting work into it, and maybe you're so far along and you look back and you're like, dang, I can't believe how far along I've come. because the universe is giving you the strength to do that. So the overview here is that you have put some sort of effort into something and it's finally coming to fruition. You didn't put an outcome on it, right? You didn't lust after, oh, it's gonna, you were just like, you know what, I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'm just gonna see where it leads me. And then you look back and you're like, wow, I can't believe I friggin' did that. And you're proud of yourself. And I'm proud of you. Fuck, I'm proud of you. All right? Shoot, man. Sorry about throwing the, you know. What is the word that SpongeBob says? It's a God, I can't remember. It comes from a SpongeBob cartoon. It's a decorative word. Or so, I don't know. Anyways, so we're going to see what is the challenge here. This is the challenge, though, for some. This is the challenge. Now, it looks like an equal than or less than sign, right? And you know what? That's what the meaning of it is even. But what is this? So this would be greater than. Greater than. Let's see what that one is. So that is called opening, okay? Opening. We have opening and it could be closing. Okay, opening. So something is opening up for somebody. Yes, torch, skiff, associated with goddess Nethys. I don't know who that is, but it's some sort of, Viking goddess, right? Opening, 118. Goddess, empress, I don't know, right? I'm just giving some thoughts. I don't know. All right. All right. Opening, fire, torch. All right. So this one is called Kano, is a rune for the morning of activities. For seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. Oh my God, you guys! So we're talking about whatever we're working on, your endeavor, right? Whatever you're moving towards. One of the 13 cycle runes, 13. And the rune number is 14 on here, right? 1 and 4 reduces down to the number 5. I just happened to look up. Look at that, 1 and 4. And that's under the message of concern. So that message of concern could have something to do with this rune, right? About whatever's going on in your life, whatever's happening, and whatever the message is. The more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. So it says, in relationships, there can now be mutual opening up, which you may trigger and set in motion through your awareness. Oh my gosh, see? Mutual, in relations, mutual opening up, which means communication, which means a message. Whoops, I'll get it. Which means a message, right? And that fell for a reason. Maybe that heartbreak is going to be just knocked out. Should I get it? Yeah, I should. I should. Just so we know, you know. But I'm feeling like that heartbreak is going to be knocked down. I feel like there's not going to be much heartbreak any longer. Somebody's in the energy of that right now, but I feel like it's going to just get knocked out of the ballpark. That's what I'm feeling like. Their heartbreak is going to end somehow, some way. Or maybe it has or is ending. I don't know. Recognize that while on one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other hand you exist as perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are at that center. Simply put, you have been operating in the dark. Now there is enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. Wow. So this means that the light is coming to you. You are being enlightened. Things are opening up to you. Things are headed your way, right? Because you put work into it. Now the doors are opening up for you, right? That is the challenge. Wow. That is not a challenge. That's like a given. That's like somebody handing something to you. There is no challenge because you have finally been, you know, the way is being lighted for you. Awesome, right? Yeah. Okay, so the final one, and now this is overview, challenge, and now the action. Constraint. Okay, so we have the constraint rune, but guess what? It's upside down. So let's see what the reversal means, because that one is one that is a reversal one, right? What does this say here? Constraint, need, necessity, constraint, cause of human sorrow, lessons, hardship. Wow! So just imagine the opposite of all that. This is a great reading right now. I'm glad I did this. I'm really, you know, this is good. What is the page? 105? Because I don't remember if I got this before. Okay. I like the runes, you know, they're cool. All right, so this one is called Nathiz, constraint, necessity, and pain. Oh, darn, but we got it in the reverse, so I'm not going to even bother. Well, let me see what the basics of it. The role of the Nathiz is to identify our shadow, our dark or repressed side, places where growth has been stunted, resulting in weakness that are often projected onto others. Wow. All right, so that's a pretty gnarly one. So reversed, as part of this cycle of initiation, Nathiz is the greater teacher disguised as the bringer of pain and limitation. It has been said that only at the moment of the greatest darkness do we become aware of the light within and come to recognize the true creative power of the self. When something within you is disowned, that which is disowned wreaks havoc. A cleansing is required here in undertaking it. You fund a will and strengthen character. Begin with what is most difficult and proceed with which is easy. Or conversely, begin with what is easy or proceed with what is most difficult. Either way, remembering that suffering in its original sense merely meant undergoing. Thus, you are required to undergo a dark side of your passage and bring it into the light, controlling your anger, restraining your impulses, keeping your faith firm. All this is at issue here. Modesty and good temper are essential at such a challenging time. Okay. So it's not the opposite, you guys. It's not. It's about that you've gone through some sort of shadow in your life. Okay, I understand now what it means. So this is about you've been through some shit. All right, you've been through some shit. You know? You've been through some shit, but you know, you worked through it. Right? You worked through it with these two runes. And this is like what you're going through, kind of. You're going through these two things. And the action taken here is that you have gone through some sort of like metamorphosis, I guess you could call it, right? Some sort of change. This is about you realizing who you were in the past and that you're not that person anymore. Maybe before you never thought you could do things, you never thought, you know, people were putting you down, or maybe, you know, you even could have had family, relatives, friends, whoever said, you can't do that, that's impossible, and you're doing it, right? And this is about pulling yourself out of the darkness of whatever everybody else says and saying, you know what, I can do it. But even though you're showing that, you're saying it, you're being modest, you're being humble about it. You're not flying out of the off the handle saying, see, I told you so, I could do. No, you're just like, I did it and that's it. And people are coming to you, wow, you did a good job. And you're just like, thank you. That's all you need to say. You don't need to fight back and see, I told you. No, you don't need to do that. You need to control your action when it comes to that. Because you've already been through that darkness of people telling you can't do it and you fighting and telling them that you can. Well, stop fighting. You're wasting time doing that. You're wasting time doing things that you're talking about when you could be actually working on those things. Wow, I'm getting a really deep message here, you know what I'm saying? So instead, you know, you bring something up to someone, make sure you do it, because that kind of, it lessens the credibility of you as an individual. If you say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, but then you never ever end up doing it, people are like, yeah, that person, they're just a bunch of talk. You know? Don't talk about it. Be about it. Just go do it. You don't even need to tell anybody anything. Just go do it. And if you did tell anybody, it was maybe because in the past you were in your ego and you were just like, see, I'll show you. And, you know, and maybe you did. But what does it accomplish in the end? Nothing. What it accomplishes is that people won't like you anymore, because they see that you were, you know, you're honest, you're hardworking, you're moving forward, and you're, you know, people don't like seeing that. And that's when the friends, they start diminishing. You don't have that many anymore, because they're like, whoa, shit. And then when you really, really make it, then the worms start coming out of the woodwork, because they hear a few coins jingling in your pocket. They start racing towards you. Oh, remember me? I was your best friend in 19 whatever. And you're like, and? Right? There's no one in this world that's going to take care of you better than yourself. Once you can do that, and once you can say, you know what, I can do things, I can do this, and I can do it by myself, and I don't need anyone's help. I mean, yeah, you need people's help, you know, like maybe if you're doing something, you need help lifting, or, you know what I mean, or maybe you need a ride, you know, that kind of help. But when it comes to you actually making the moves to make shit happen, you don't need anyone there to be the driving force. You should be your own driving force. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to be like, I'll show them. No. Just do it. Just go do it. Because you can show them, but you know, they're not going to give you the recognition, because they're going to be either in their egos, they're going to be jealous. You know, the people, you know, even there's going to be people come to you in your face and tell you congratulations, but low key, they hate you because you made it. So keep that in mind too. And there's a lot of you out there that are going through that. I know it. That y'all are succeeding, y'all are doing good, y'all are, you know, building up your finances, showing people what you're made of, and people are being mean probably to you, or just they're not responding to you like they used to. And you know what? It's okay. Leave them there, because not everybody is going to be going along with you on your journey to your journey of success. People love seeing people fail. People hate seeing people succeed. I swear, low key, subconsciously, or deep down, not everyone. I'm happy to see my friends succeed, you know, and that's what sucks, because people don't agree with that. When I see someone doing good, I'm like, yes, you freaking did it, hell yeah. And then, you know, when it's the other way around, I haven't heard that shit. I haven't heard anybody congratulate me or say anything good about me in years. You know, about something that I seriously did, somebody saw in front of them. I haven't had that sort of motivation in years, that somebody is genuinely proud of me. But you know what? I'm proud of myself, and that's okay, and that's all that matters. I'm friggin' super proud of myself, and I know that God, the universe, you know, my ancestors, my angels, whoever's out there guarding me, they're proud of me too. I know they are. All right. Wow. Okay, so let's move on here. I'm just gonna put these to the side. We gotta finish this up. It's already at 54. All right, you guys. So what are the next 3 cards here for this reading that is from one retrograde to the next, right? One Mercury retrograde to the next. Can we get 3 cards, please? So somebody is spying on you, all right? The Queen of Swords is spying, or there's someone else spying. Okay? It could be the Queen of Swords. She's spying on her lover to see what they're up to, I think. And she may actually want some sort of wish fulfillment with this Emperor who is working on herself. But she's guarded. Remember, she's guarded. She does want this. She wants wish fulfillment. She is watching. She is in love. She wants justice, and she doesn't want a player. She wants somebody who is maybe also focused on building some sort of finances. You know, at least somebody that looks like they're looking out for themselves, like they're gonna get, that independent individual. I need one more card. Okay. Oh, shit. That's why it took so long, because it was looking for that one. Holy crap-oli. We'll get to that in a second. Look at that. That's a 10 of coins. 10 of Pentacles. So, somebody is watching the Queen of Swords. It could be you watching her, or she's watching you. You could be watching each other. Oh, my stomach's growling. Sorry, you guys, if you heard that. It's crazy time to eat, though. I'm not trying to eat. I do have coffee. I love Cafe Bustelo. That shit is so strong. Alright, you guys. So look. Somebody wants wish fulfillment here. Now, you could be dealing with the Pisces. You've got Pisces right there. But somebody wants wish fulfillment. Right? And it's this Queen of Swords. She wants wish fulfillment with the person that she's shared her emotions with. That's just plain and simple. If you are in the Queen of Swords energy, if that's you, who's really guarded on your heart, you want to be with this person. You want this wish fulfillment, right? You are spying on this person who's claiming that they are not a player anymore. And you want justice, and you want a person who is not necessarily, they don't have to even be super financially stable. Maybe, they're not loaded, all right? But at least they know the value of $1 and they know how to save, or they're trying to save, or you know what I'm saying? Somebody who is learning about finances, somebody who's learning not to spend foolishly anymore and all that, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. And then the final card here, of course, the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. So this is what I'm seeing here, you guys. All right, I get it. Bottom of the deck, too, you guys, was a 10 of Pentacles. This is a card of Virgo. So this is a nutshell. Somebody's heartbroken. It's the Queen of Swords. She's heartbroken over somebody, right? But she's going to go ahead and she's going to have longevity, though. She's going to have the 10 of Pentacles. So, out of heartbreak, at least, she's going to be financially stable and secure. 10 of Pentacles means forever. I love you forever. She's going to have forever abundance. But what about the I love you part? Oh my God, look what happens after. The 10 of Cups. She's waiting for that. She's all mentally conflicted, hangman mode. Somebody is like that. I don't know. Somebody is maybe getting their pentacles together, and they're mentally conflicted. They're stuck right now. There's a burden in their life because of a third-party situation involving a Leo, and they're feeling trapped with that individual. This is part of their karmic wheel of destiny. They need to move away from this toxic situation to heal something. They need to end something. Yes. Shit. Look at. I was just holding the cards, and the Empress is peeking out at the top there. She's just peeking. You see that? And what needs to be ended is this devil energy. So you see, none of this is going to happen. None of this 10 of Pentacles or forever and 10 of Cups isn't going to happen unless somebody makes a move, right? And this is what the move is now. Here's the second part. We have a soulmate twin flame situation. The Emperor is here, and he will be taking a leap of faith for somebody out there. He will be taking a leap of faith. Yeah. And that's what I see here. And, you know, these are the outlier cards, right? This is what's happening in his life. He knows he wants a soulmate. He knows it, and he wants to take a leap of faith. What's happening in her life? She wants her soul. She wants her 2 of Cups. She doesn't want a player. She's spying on somebody. She wants justice, and she does definitely want her 9 of Cups with somebody who is not financially messed up. Somebody who squanders money and all that. She doesn't want that person. She wants somebody who's responsible with money, right? I didn't even need to clarify. It was basically all here. I will clarify this Page of Swords just to see who's spying. Why is this Page of Swords here? Who is spying? Why is this Page of Swords here? Who is spying? This is who's spying. Somebody who is waiting to take a leap of faith, but it's not forever. It's not forever. I'm glad I clarified that. Because we have the 10 of Pentacles in a reverse. We saw the 10 of Pentacles here, but we don't know if it's upright or reverse. But apparently it's in the reverse. So whoever's spying, it's not forever with this individual, whoever was this player. Because I think this person, they might have either done too much or whatever, right? So now I do want to clarify stuff. What is this what is this Emperor here? What is this Emperor here? What is this Emperor here? One more card for this Emperor, please. Ace of Pentacles wants a new start involving finances, stability. This is just the name of the cards, unicorn cards. So this would be the second. Somebody is no longer in their head about something. They're breaking themselves free from this mental torture. One more card, please. One more card for this Emperor, please. Five of Wands. There's going to be this person was conflicted. But they've broken themselves out of that. What else do we have here? Who has taken a leap of faith? Why is this Fool card here? Who's taken a leap of faith? Who has taken a leap of faith? Somebody that doesn't want to work with anyone else. They're letting someone go. And they don't want to create stability with somebody. Wow. I think this Queen of Swords, she's overly guarded. She's not going to work things out. She's not going to collaborate with this person. She's letting this person go. And definitely there will be no messages or no future of stability with somebody. Why is this? Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Why is she here? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, what is she doing? Queen of Swords, what is she doing? Sorry, I didn't mean to be so pushy. Five of Swords in the reverse. Will not deal with any more lies from any soulmate. Don't matter who you are. And she is definitely in her Empress energy because the Queen of Cups is the Empress. So this Empress is not dealing with any type of bullshit. It doesn't even matter if it's their Emperor. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Emperor, soulmate, whatever. She doesn't give a shit. She knows that she has free will and she's not willing to deal with this any longer. I mean, somebody's gonna really have to come up with some kind of, I don't know, some kind of scheme to come up with in order to save this, because she is guarded. She is super, super, super guarded. All right. So if you are in the energy of this Queen of Swords, yeah, you're guarded against this Emperor who might be coming. You might be an Empress, right? You are taking a leap of faith though, and you are going for your wish fulfillment. But I don't think it's with the Emperor, because I think he just did too much. You've been spying on this person, or you've been seeing things, or something came to the light, and this is why. You found something out. It was your wish of fulfillment to be with somebody that you love so much, but it wasn't 100%, you know, it wasn't 10 of Cups. It was only wish fulfillment. It was selfishness and excess. And that's what came out here. But at least you've been working on yourself. Whoever has been working on themselves and brought themselves out of this darkness because they worked on themselves, loved on themselves, whoever that is, you will proceed in a proper direction. This Emperor, I don't know where he's going, but you're not going with him, and he's not coming with you. So if this resonated with anybody out there, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please leave your comments down below. I would love that. Also, keep it true love energy. Happy, friendly, and loving types. We have nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful. I'm Mona, this is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.